a year and a couple days ago I did a video of our garden. I thought it would be fun to do another one showing how it looks, how it's different or the same. Here's the front of our house. Forgive my shakiness, I don't have one of those mounts for my camera. There's Mr. Crow saying hello. I love how the lambium looks right now. Our hydrangea is doing well. Petunias in the front flower boxes. Last year after I did the video, we added this stone border to the front flower beds. These are beautiful, beautiful irises. We still have quite a few. And before I move on, I wanted to show you our lovely crabapple tree in the front yard. We just planted that, I think, 3 years ago. You can see the colors are beautiful. So there's the front of our house. Moving along the side, we've got plenty of sedum. A butterfly bush, nice and tall. We cut it back every year so it'll stay healthy. I just got this new blue iris at a sale. I'll let that settle in. Got a hardy hibiscus here that's going to get dinner plate size flowers on it. And of course our hollyhocks. You can see how tall they are already. They're probably going to get to be about, well, they'll reach about the middle of the windows with their flowers. Alright, and here's our backyard. I planted the red runner bean vine pretty early this year. You can see it. I think you just saw a rabbit. There he goes. Oh, there he is right over there. It's okay, buddy. See him by the drain pipe? The drain spout? Oh, there he goes. Alright, well that was interesting. Moving on with the tour. You can see they have a few holes in them, but nothing too terrible. The lower leaves will get some holes, but the upper ones will be fine. Our raspberries along the fence line, getting lots of blooms on them. You see our beautiful rose a little further down. Alright, let's go into the backyard here. Eventually the bean vine is going all the way around that trellis. It's interesting because some things are doing better this year than they were last year. Some things not so well. One of the things that's not doing so well is our bee balm. It used to grow in this entire area, and now it's just here. It used to grow all along here. Over here next to the house, we've got lots of daylilies. Chimera, our cat gargoyle, right next to the lilac, which last year I thought I might have to dig out and choose something else, but it's really rallying back this year, so we'll see. We'll see how it does. Moving on, we've got more raspberry canes in the background. And And here's the showstopper of our garden right now. This rose, which I got from a clearance aisle at Home Depot, I think 3 or 4 years ago. It was only $3 for the rose. And you can see, I think it likes it here. Beyond that, you can see we've got some gorgeous Love in a Mist already in bloom. Lots of coneflower and black-eyed Susans, including our first coneflower flower. Got more raspberry. Moving on to the partial shade garden. It's been raining here for about a week, so we've got lots of mushrooms around the backyard. You can see them dotting around the grass. Anyway, I loved the other rose so much that I chose a rose to grow in the part shade area of our yard. You can see it's underneath a beautiful hawthorn tree. I've planted some annuals down here too. And then as we move on, we've got our corner of ferns. It's a pity that it's not sunset or twilight time, because these absolutely glow when the sun is setting right behind. Starting here, we have our blackberries that go all along the back. And of course, my beloved hawthorn tree, which has a bird's nest in it right about there right now, but I don't think you can see it. I love this tree so much. You can still hear those crows. The amazing thing is, this is the first year since we've moved in, and we've been here 6 years, that we've had crows in the neighborhood. I don't know what's going on. This is my favorite place to sit in the garden. You can tell I haven't cleared it off lately. There are a few little bits of debris from the tree, but that's my favorite place to sit in the garden, right next to the New Guinea impatiens. I'll sit and I'll look at my beautiful hawthorn. And my beautiful garden. Where I like to de-stress, right here. But moving on, by the garden gate, right by our garage, I put this little basket every year and I fill it with different things. Last few years I put coleus in there because it seems to do pretty well back here. And we've got all of my poppies back by the garage. Let me zoom out and show you the overall view here. I tend to leave this garden bed a little bit wild. I've read several things that suggest that every garden should have a part of it that's left to nature. And it seems like this little space right here with the 2 bushes in the area in the middle are very, very popular with baby rabbits. So I don't want to clear it out too much and make it inhospitable for them. But I do have some things planted in here, as well as the wild plants. Got some black-eyed Susans there, a couple of lilies. Obviously I have my clematis, and I have this bunny statue. Actually is not just decorative, it serves the purpose of shading the roots of the clematis, because you're supposed to keep the clematis roots cool. I don't remember what this is, but this is intentionally planted. I bought that in Hospital Row, as I call the clearance aisle, a couple of years ago. And then the plantings mirrored on the other side. We have more black-eyed Susans and more lilies and all of that. So there you have it. Here's my garden in late May 2017. Let me finish up. Show you this flower bed. This is mostly Love in a Mist because it's beautiful, but if you want to plant some, you will never have to plant any again. It goes everywhere. Right there is David's, my Uncle David's memorial mum. Someone gave my grandma that mum at his funeral, and it grows every year in celebration of my beloved uncle who had Down syndrome and was the sweetest and most wonderful person. And over here you have a hydrangea that's doing really well this year. It's I forget, I think it's called a peppermint hydrangea. There are white and pink stripes on the flowers. It's very pretty. And then when we decide to eat a meal in our backyard, we sit out here. And that's our house. I love my garden. It's such a huge de-stressor. Got all the animals, all the plants, all the life. The hawthorn has just finished its bloom, so you can see the little brown flowerets are all over it still. I hope you've enjoyed this tour.